What's up YouTube? Today we are gonna prep my car for paint. Ever since I've had the car, it's never had good paint, so finally I'm gonna pull the trigger and just paint it myself. Arlen and Tony are gonna help me get the car ready, prime it, and then we'll meet up with Tony now and get started. Here's the car right now. This is 220 grit all around and a little bit of body work. We had like a little dent right here, so we'll see how much we can get done today. Hopefully we can get the whole car sanded today and ready for a primer. So we're on our way to meet up with Tony first, and as soon as I got in the car, it started raining. What's up, Tony?
Fuck, I have a flat tire.
Looks like it.
How the fuck I make it last night then?
That's not flat? Damn, car looking clean though. Alright, so the tire was kind of flat, so me and Tony are gonna go to the gas station and get some air. Like I said before, thank God for free air and water. This thing was actually at 15 PSI when we checked it. What's up, Arlen?
What's up, man?
We made it to Arlen's house.
Look at that sway bar.
I know, look at that sway bar.
That's my strut bar, man. Custom.
Let's see the S13 though.
That piece of shit. Require the most work out of all my cars. I'm actually gonna take off all my fenders and my hood and everything. This is gonna be Kevin's. I'm gonna sand it down for him. Primer.
Oh yeah, he told me about that.
Damn, SR?
Yep, red top SR20 with a T28. This thing, when I was dailying this car, I was having trouble keep traction because fucking it was a welded diff. And the tires out of it were hella bald. The only spare tires I had were slicks.
Damn, that's how you get it. More grip on the car.
Yeah, and then I was never slipping after that.
Damn, so it's kinda starting to sprinkle, so I guess we are, would this be considered wet sanding since it's kinda raining?
Yeah, technically.
Alright, and now we're gonna, the nose panels on these, the 90s I believe, are the only ones that come with no emblem, and the ones after that do. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna Bondo over this and fill it out. We're gonna delete it.
I've never used this before.
Now we got some shade in case it rains. It's like kind of sunny and cloudy at the same time, so that's kind of weird.
Actually, if I fix that up, it would be cool.
Pretty big, enough to cover like half the car. And we'll do like part by part, I guess. Yo, it is hailing right now, dude.
What the rain weather is.
Like you can see the ice come off that. You see all this ice. in California, this is crazy.
Yo, bro, is it snowing?
It's snowing.
Oh shit!
It is insane out here. We got a perfect, nice and cold.
I know.
Damn, Tony's know what he's doing. This is Eliminate Auto Body.
Useful.
Oh, the board? Yeah, because it's not absorbent, so then it slides off super easy.
You know what I use cardboard.
Dude, cardboard is hella bad to use. Like after I started using this, I was like, fuck cardboard, man.
Little update, I've been hand sanding it and I got the hood and that side fender done. Now Tony's working on the bumper. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this side fender and then work on the doors. Alright, we did some more sanding and now we're gonna sand down the Bondo. This top piece right here is actually plasti dip. So is this back one. So what we're gonna do is get some paint thinner and clean all that up. Quick update on the Bondo. It turned out pretty good. Pretty flat, but there's still like some spots in here that we need to build back up, and then maybe bondle a little bit over it, and then we're good to go. So we got most of the car sanded down, got the hood, fenders, the door. We still need to do the side skirts and under the side skirts. And we got this whole thing, the mirrors. We're still working on this. We got the quarter panel, and still need to do this bumper and then work on the spoiler. This spoiler is the twin turbo spoiler, so it's actually made out of foam. And check this out, this is pretty nasty. The foam is like in there, so there's water. It just, oh, it's like a pimple. Alright, we got that bondled and sanded, and now we are putting some glaze putty on. Damn, look at Tony hard at work in the rain. We're actually wet sanding. So I don't want to film every single detail because it gets pretty repetitive. So I don't want to bore you guys with like the same stuff, but the bumper still needs work on these chips. Still need to do the body kit, and now we are finally doing the rear bumper. Yet another update on the Z. So we've pretty much sanded everything. We're sanding the side skirts right now. Finished the bumper, the spoiler, and I think we are pretty much done with everything. So we will be ready for primer tomorrow. Alright guys, so it's about like 6 o'clock in the evening, and we're pretty much done with the car. All we need to do is get it ready. We still need to work on the bumper because we gotta take the bumper off and finish sanding that, and then we can prime it. So I think we are done for the night. Now we are just washing it off so it can be ready for me to drive. It's only gonna look this ugly for a night because we're gonna primer it tomorrow. Alright, what's up guys? So it is the next day, and I'm waiting for Arlen to finish eating and then head to his house and start working on this. Still need a lot of work to do, but for now I am at the Lebanese house. What's up, Randy?
What's up, Ryan?
How you doing?
Welcome back. Chilling.
What are you doing today?
Check this out. So, I got a bottle of Goof Off Pro Strength Graffiti Remover. You know why?
Why?
It fucking exploded a spray can all over the floor.
No. Is that primer?
It's just, it's gray.
Oh, it's the same one for your engine, right?
Yeah, this was my engine bay. It exploded everywhere.
Crazy.
Yeah, so my dumbass gotta clean up, man.
Always messing up in this garage. Always spilling shit.
We're fucked. We're not getting our deposit back for sure. God damn it. God damn it.
Alright guys, so while I'm waiting for Arlen, I'm at the house and we still have some sandpaper from when we started, so I'm gonna go ahead and sand the rest of the side, the bottom side up, because as you can see, it's like this textured thing, so I just want to sand it enough so the primer can stick. Still gotta do, today we gotta work on, if you guys didn't know, I was hit right here, like a side swipe, and it wasn't that bad, but there's like a little dent right here, so I'm gonna bundle that. And then we have to work on this buckled fender. This is what happens when your wheels are too wide and you don't have a proper roll. It fucks up, so we're gonna hammer that in, heat it up and hammer it in as best we can, and then put some Bondo over that. And then finish the bumper. Also, this deleted emblem came out really good. Shout out to Tony. And yeah, let's get started. Alright, so now we are sanding the bottom part with 220 grit, just so the primer can have something to stick on. Alright guys, day 2, we are back at Arlen's house, and right now we are cleaning up the garage so we can pull the car in. What's up, Arlen?
What's up, man?
Yeah, I'm rocking that Eliminate shirt.
Hell yeah.
So we have the car in the garage, so we're gonna start prepping everything, final sanding, and then get started to primer.
Let's get it.
We still have a lot of body work to do, so we'll see how far we get. Alright, so I finally got the bumper off, and now I'm gonna go ahead and zip tie this foam. It's held on OEM by like some kind of glue. I'm gonna go ahead and zip tie this so it doesn't come off. And if you guys didn't know, this is where the 300ZX intakes are. Some of them have 2 intakes, but this one has 1. It's actually behind the nose panel, so when the hood is up, you can't see the intake. I have my mask, I got the sander, and this is an OEM Nissan bumper, so it's the JDX spec that comes on the 99s, if you guys didn't know. And this is actually made out of poly, no fiberglass. Alright, so the bumper actually has some paint like this, but if I leave it on and just paint over that, then it will start to crack like this. So what we're gonna do is use the air tool with 80 grit and take off all the paint so it goes down to the bare plastic. I've been slaving away at this bumper for a few hours. I got pretty much the whole thing down to like this raw plastic, so, or this raw poly, so that's pretty good. And I'm just gonna feather in all the hard spots. I'm taking a break from the bumper right now because I've been working on that for too long. I'm tired of that. And we're checking up on Arlen, and he's helping out this fender. The good thing about it is it doesn't matter if it cracks because we're gonna do some body work on that and make it look like it was never there. So Arlen finished up on that fender. It's not perfect, but it looks way better than before. And he grinded it down pretty smooth, and we banged it in, so it shouldn't happen again, but we'll see. Look what's here, Randy.
Oh hey, what's up guys? How are you guys doing today?
So Randy. He's here for moral support.
Yeah. Let's go Arlen, come on, let's go Arlen.
And now we're taping up the T-tops, getting ready for blocking.
Oh, well I block sanded
roll up paint job, part 2.
Sanded the trunk, and we just have to block sand the hood and the 2 front fenders.
So we're gonna block sand and then get ready to prime it.
We'll block sand your doors too, so we're gonna block sand the front of the car and we're good.
For sure.
So this is $220, so it's pretty expensive. Don't break it, Brian.
It's made out of fiberglass.
Yeah. Take your time. Take your sweet time.
Now we're starting to mask the car off, and we got a little started, but we ran out of tape, so we're taking a break while Randy go gets us some more tape. And shout outs to Arlen for the Jollibee. We're gonna take a quick break, wait for Randy to come back. Shout out to Randy, he came through with 2 rolls of tape. Yeah. So now we're continuing the taping, getting everything ready. And I'm gonna be taping up the taillights. I used the big tape that was not as good to tape the main parts, and then I'll come in with the finer tape and get the edges. So we're on Tony. What's up, Tony?
What's up?
Tony came to help for reinforcement. We're just taping it right now. Alright, the whole car is masked off and wiped down with mineral spirits, and we're ready to lay some primer. So we just finished spraying like 2 coats of primer on. It's getting kind of late. It's about, let me check right now.
It's freezing.
It's like 12:30. So we're gonna call it done for today and come back and maybe prime some more sand, but this is all we're getting for now, for tonight at least. It is getting pretty cold. So we're gonna start unmasking everything, but got mostly everything primered. Just need to touch up a few spots, but save that for another day. Alright guys, it's like 1:30 in the morning and we finished priming for today. We'll finish on another day and hopefully get more coverage on the primer and start sanding, and then hopefully base. But I'll show you guys the car when there's more light in the next video. But thank you guys for watching. I'd appreciate it if you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you back for part 2.